and guarantees mercy. This was contained in a Juma sermon delivered at the congregation. Abdullahi Ajia reports.
In his preaching and admonition, Ustaz Mustafa Agbarare reminds worshippers of Allah's injunction on establishing the compulsory prayers, which include and not limited to the attainment of the fear and obedience to Allah's commandment, increased spirituality and mercy of Allah.
Sermonize and deliver speech to people so that they will learn. I say that Salatul Juma is very important because the Prophet said that a person that leaves Salatul Juma 3 consecutive times, that person's heart will be sealed, will not have the consciousness of God again. So that is the essence and the summation of the khutbah.
The Islamic cleric, in his encouragement, says there is high value and rewards for those who pray in congregation.
Mosque is established in Islam for the purpose of being used as a place of worship. People had abandoned mosque, and I'm saying that going to the mosque and doing congregation prayer is an obligatory act. And he said anywhere you stay and you hear the muaddin, the call to prayer, you hear that, you have to oblige Allah.
Prayer for Allah's guidance upon the Ummah was offered, urging the congregation to be steadfast in righteousness. In Abuja, Abdullahi Ajia, NTA News.
The Abuja Municipal Area Council, AMAC, has launched its second phase of action plan for the next 3 years, focusing on citizens' participation in the council's budgeting process. Director Administration AMAC, Atahiru Ibrahim, disclosed this at the council's Open Government Partnership Steering Committee meeting in Abuja. Deborah Gazajimaika reports.
The Abuja Municipal Area Council is the only area council out of 774 local government areas in Nigeria to join the Open Government Partnership at the global level to entrench good governance and citizens' participation in the governance process. The meeting sensitized participants to the importance of actualizing the second action plan, which is to include citizens' participation through the town hall meeting in the area council budget processes, so as to meet their yearnings. With the partnership signed in 2020, focal person for Open Government Partnership Abiodun Esset told journalists that the first action plan was to ensure that citizens participated in the political and electoral process.
Kaduna State and Plateau State are the only 2 states in Nigeria that joined OGP at the global level. It's just making sure that we are making sure that citizens are involved in our budgeting process or in our governance structure. And also we are carrying the civil society, citizens along in anything the government does. Democracy is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. What OGP is saying, let people be the center of the governance.
Open Government Partnership OGP works with civil society organizations to create action plans, promote open door policies of the government, as well as holding the government accountable by ensuring transparency in governance process. Deborah Gazajimaika, NTA News.
The new Commissioner of Police FCT, CP Haruna Garba, says with coordinated strategy aided with credible intelligence from FCT residents, his administration will crush pockets of crimes and make the nation's capital safe for all law-abiding citizens. CP Haruna gave the assurance while interacting with newsmen in his maiden briefing at the command's headquarters. Onotu Yakubu reports.
There is a new sheriff in town, and he's really talking tough. Commissioner of Police Haruna Garba said the Inspector General of Police charged to deliver on the policing mandate will see the command coordinate total offensives against crime and criminality in the nation's capital.
Therefore, I wish to appeal to the FCT residents to assist us either by providing credible information that will defeat crime or by direct participation in the activity that will mitigate crime and criminality. It is only by working together as a team that the security challenges in the FCT can be conquered.
To achieve this, the CP said the command under his watch will enhance interagency collaboration anchored on strict adherence to professional ethics and open-door policy to discharge its mandate on crime fighting. To this end, the Commissioner disclosed that upon his assumption of duty earlier in the week, the Command's anti-kidnapping outfit, in a clearance operation along the FCT borders 3 days ago, rescued 14 kidnapped victims, including the village chief of Chida in Kwali Area Council.
10 of these victims with mild symptoms of illness were taken to General Hospital in Abaji, where they were treated and discharged. And they have since been reunited with their families.
CP Haruna Garba assured that the command is committed to working with residents in ensuring security of lives and property. In Abuja, Onotu Yakobo, NTA News.
Business owners and petty traders have condemned in strong terms the closure of Gariki Ultra-Modern Market Gate early Friday morning, denying them access to the premises. Gideon Yohana reports that some traders alleged that the Abuja Environmental Protection Board was responsible for the closure.
Fridays are usually busy days in the federal capital city, especially business environment. And one of such places is the popular Gariki Ultra-Modern Market. Today seems to be different as business owners and traders woke up to find the place served court order, denying them access into the premises.
I asked people around why this place is like this. They told me that they have problem with management, that they increase the service charge. So as they know they pay the cleaners their salary, that's why the cleaners stop to sweep.
Charge is too much. They are not reducing the service. They are not sweeping the market, and that is why they lock the market.
Actually, they increased our service charge thrice within 6 months.
We run restaurant business. I even bought a fish of 10,000 naira. We did not even say yesterday.
With so much uncertainty as who to blame, the traders puzzle about the court order served, denying them access into the market. They are calling on government and relevant bodies to come to their aid.
But since when Obasanjo don left, I pay 29,000 to something. But now I pay 50. Then you say, okay, I should bring 56,000. No, 56,800. It's double.
I have clothes, overseas clothes that's for wedding tomorrow. I don't actually know what to tell the customer. We are ready to pay for the service charge, but reduce it.
In Abuja, Gideon Yohana, NTA News.
Meanwhile, the director, Abuja Environmental Protection Board, Osilama Brahima, said the market was closed due to unsafe environmental hygiene by traders, which are not acceptable in their city.
We had to shut down the Gariki Ultra-Modern Market this morning as a result of a court order. What led to this court order was that our inspectors had gone to visit the market. In the usual way, they monitored the city and they found heaps and heaps of solid waste of dumps in the market. They also saw bleeding sewer lines, that is sewage, human waste flowing freely in the market. They also saw that the situation in the market was unsanitary and unsafe for people to thrive in and to do business. Yes, I feel sad that we had to really shut this market. I understand the need to earn a living. I understand that there's a business environment. This is known to all of us. But this is the correct step to take, because looking at the market, which I'm sure you've all gone around to see, you see that it's not a safe environment to work. If you take the mix of solid waste management, post waste management, mixing it up with sewage, and then food, fruits, vegetables, you have now a neat package for an epidemic. But if they undertake to clean it, according to the court order, that if it is clean, then we can now apply for them to reopen. Then we'll simply open it. So if they come to us now and make a pledge to clean and begin to clean it up, even today, by tomorrow or so, we can go back to the courts and say, look, we should open it up.
New So Clean concentrated detergent. 2 times the work, 2 times the speed, 2 times the strength. To win, we know what it takes. New So Clean 30% concentrated detergent. Now with 2 times the cleaning power, So Clean. For a faster, brighter, cleaner wash. With 2 times the cleaning power. So Clean, the official regional partner of Paris Saint-Germain.
Ask me what I want to be. I want to be a Lincoln. I want to be an historian whose mind must be clear, whose goal must be sharp, whose destination must be focused upon for developmental program. And once the foundation is right, Nigeria recovery is on your doorstep.
Ya za ku ji idan aka waye gari babu kasar nan, sai hargitsi, zub da jini da kuma yaki a cikin kasar. Ina dole ne mu tashi tsaye don kare kasar mu. Mu koyi warware matsalolinmu ta hanyar tattaunawa, mu taimaka wa jami'an tsaronmu don ganin kasarmu ta kasance a dunkule, dukkanmu ɗaya ne. Mu jinjina wa gwamnatin tarayya don kokarin da take yi don ganin mun kasance kasa ɗaya, al'umma ɗaya. Najeriya kasa ta ce, kasar ku ce, kuma kasar mu ce. Mu dage don ganin mun kasance kasa ɗaya, al'umma ɗaya. Kasancewar mu kasa ɗaya shine zai jawo kwanciyar hankali da kuma abin sha'awa ga duniya. Mu guji abin da zai jawo zubar da jini, yaki da kuma tashin hankali a Najeriya. Kwanciyar hankalinmu shine ci gaban tattalin arzikin Najeriya.
More than 2,000 core members have been sworn in by Justice Mustafa Adamu, who represented the FCT Chief Judge. This was at the opening ceremony of the orientation course for the 2023 Batch A/2 core members deployed to FCT at the NYSC Permanent Orientation Camp. Rosemary Motalang Bilal was there and now reports.
Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal and honest.
Orientation course for core members, which has been in existence since inception, is meant to bring the Nigerian youth together, appreciate each other's culture and tradition. Today's ceremony is not different, as FCT Minister of State Ramtoti Jani Aliu, who was represented by Director Social Welfare Department FCTA Sani Amar Rabi, urged them to continue the virtues learned in their various homes and schools.
The orientation exercise is a veritable transformation agent for nation building and leadership. I therefore urge you, my dear compatriots, to apply yourself diligently to all camp activities and submit yourself to the regimented nature and discipline herein.
NYSC FCT coordinator Suleiman Abdul enjoined them to key into NYSC Skill Acquisition and Entrepreneurship Development Program, which is aimed at transforming their lives after the service year by making them job creators rather than job seekers.
Let me also assure you that during this period, you will be treated with dignity and respect to ensure you have a memorable experience. May I also advise that you comport yourselves in a disciplined and orderly manner, as any form of negative behavior, such as drug abuse and other antisocial vices, will not be tolerated in camp. You are further enjoined to key into the NYSC Skill Acquisition and Entrepreneurship Development Program, and to avail yourselves to this rare opportunity, which is aimed at transforming your lives after the service year in becoming job creators rather than job seekers.
He also urged them to be good ambassadors of the scheme by keeping to rules and regulations of the NYSC.
And now let's join our sports desk for Sports Brief.
Nigerian Super Eagles striker Golden Eaglet will face their South African counterparts in their last group game in the ongoing African Under-17 Cup Championship in Algeria. The Eaglets will beat Zambia 1-0 in their first match, lost 0-1 in Morocco in the second game.
We're prepared. We know this against South Africa, and we watched. And then we see the deal that they played totally different from the first one that they played.
Still on football, Nigerian Victor Osimhen made history on Thursday night as he is now the highest scoring African player in Italian Serie A and second Nigerian to win Italian Serie A league title. The Super Eagles striker on Thursday broke Samuel Eto'o's record for the most goals scored by an African in a single season with 23 goals. Elsewhere, the Nigerian Olympians Association on Thursday rolled out programs for 2023 with this year's summit coming up in July and holding in Abuja. In boxing, Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder are closing in on a deal for their heavyweight showdown in December. With Sports Brief, Francisca Bile, NTA News.
And that we end the news in English. Translation is next. To stay with us.
Yuzo kwawe ngwonana iwo abedazaza ishanda jezuma woniye wagoba ngai obo nkobejin agnasala gige wojin wa jin sala abwa ngun atun inpe gwen kakara to waza jimbon wajin wa jin sala na ajumawi asa na aje shige ashogwaje encheyin okoni bejin beda bekale naye asa no shokoi hwenu bejin wego shokoi beda na encheyi Abdullahi ajiya wala sheba wo be na bedai wagan ege beye koyin koji shokoi be panu enchedo sinsinje shokoi fenu na yo Mustafa woni lonu lokogoma woni dade sawobe jin wo shokoi da ganche we ngage adua jin bajin obashishi no salaji aba antuko tishin ala ko bela shi chowo na bayo zawe bwa yamwa manen onya biabie kwa biapa abonu aye ajin nanu municipal gwamnati bibi ekinzin na ya eye ngun ata mbabele nu abede mi peye bayan alaba kunpe na ye nu sintala Deborah Gazaji Maika wona le sheba we be na bedai wagan ge abe bayin babelo aweche shi azaba wo agnada yiwe yan sepaya gbabie nu atendejin sepa na yo atayiru Ibrahim woni dade nsai na ejin yeji je aishi abawe nsepaye gbedogun nkoni shi abawe lo nsepaye ai ganga ajin de na bage azagbai ba wo hwihwi ngomnati ngabie weiwei busibi daya nanu okinzinda Haruna Garba wa ngaga tnetnjin mbwai dnado wiemwa bedo yekpei nu azaba mbani filo nanu okinzinda akoni ba ma wo gwamnati jin ami nu azanu ko ibo nanu okinzinda piepie wengage weda deyenu no abeda kui nanu wa tnetnjin ba atnagmai wengage wo gwamnati nu adbai gugu yalo ga azaguzagwe aje na bai wabwa obeshi no woye no azanu ko sopa wen ngaga nwo bebe wola mi wola azagwe no gun awoche gun anyi no azanu ko bebai nwahwi bedo nsa chudai be nkolo nkwali wo ngaga je na yi eluge hwia ya yi ko na bai ge kwa gbogbanu omaje abogba wole lainu sai ko nayin.
Jama'a barkamu da wannan lokaci ga fasaran takaitattun labarai mai karantawa Shuaibu Uluze Yakubu. yawata yin sallolin farillai 5 a rana da kuma na juma'a akan lokutansu na da falala sosai da ke sanadiyar samun rahaman ubangiji. Wannan darasi shine kunshe cikin hutubar sallar juma'a na yau wanda limamin masallacin al'umma musulmai mazaunan unguwan Peace Court Ustaz Mustapha a Berere ya jagota. Wakilinmu Abdullahi Ajiya ya ruwaito cewa limami ya jaddada muhimmancin sallan cikin jami'i wanda ke da dumbin lada wurin Allah na bukata musulmai da su ci gaba da yin haka a yau da kullum. Shugaban karamar hukumar Amak ta kaddamar da sabon babin mulkinsa na cikin shekaru 3 nan gaba. Daraktan zirga-zirga na hukumar Atahiru Ibrahim shine ya sanar da haka a taron yan kwamitin da aka nada a Abuja. Debra Gazaji Maika ta labarta cewa an shawarci yan kwamiti da su tabbatar da cewa sun hada karfi da karfe wajen cika wannan burin shugaban karamar hukumar Amaka. Sabon kwamishinan 'yan sandan Abuja Haruna Garba ya ce a shirye yake wurin kauda miyagun mutane cikin birnin domin mai da birnin tarayya Abuja wurin zama hankali kwance. Sabon kwamishinan ya ba da wannan tabbaci ne a hiransa na farko da manema labarai. Ya kara da cewa tun da ya hau karagar mulki jami'ansa sun yi nasarar ceto waɗansu mutane 14 da ke hannun masu sace mutane da suka hada da sarkin kauyen Coda a karamar hukumar Kwali. Da jama'a abin da ya sauka kenan mu kwana lafiya.
Bobi Igbo ekele m unu, ọ bụ okwu Francis Iden na-agụ ya bụ akụkọ nke uhuruchi taa. Ustaz Mustapha Agberere bụ Imam Mosque dị n'ogbe Peace Court Lokogwoma ekwuola na ibu n'obi ekpere ugboro 5 n'ụbọchị nakwa ịga ekpere Juma na-etinye mmụọ icheta Allah ma na-enyekwa ime ebere nke Allah nye ndị Muslim niile. Abdullahi Ajiya mere ka amata na nke a so n'ozi ọma ya bụ imam zipụtara n'oge ekpere Juma nke taa. Gọọmenti ime obodo Amak amapụtala atụmatụ nke ugboro 2 maka mmepe afọ 3 nke ya bụ ụkpụrụ ọchịchị nke gbadoro ụkwụ na nsonye ụmụ amaala n'ọrụ mmepe. Deborah Gazaji Maika wetara anyị ya bụ akụkọ mere ka amata na ọ bụ onye isi ntụziaka na Amak bụ Atahiru Ibrahim gwara ndị nta akụkọ nke a n'oge kọmitii ehiwere na-eleba anya na ya bụ atụmatụ. Kọmishọna ndị uwe ojii ọhụrụ nke FCT bụ CP Haruna Garba ekwuola site na njikọ aka ụmụ amaala mpụ na arụrụ aka ga-ebelata n'ime FCT. O mere ka amata nke a mgbe ọ na-agwa ndị nta akụkọ okwu n'isi ụlọ ọrụ ha dị n'Abuja. O kwuru na ngwa ngwa ọ malitere ọrụ na ndị ọrụ ya wakporo ndị ntọrị ma napụta mmadụ 14 gụnyere eze ọdịnala nke ime obodo Choda n'okpuru ọchịchị Kwali. O kwere nkwa njikere ọ dị ichekwaba ndụ na akụlụba ụmụ amaala anyị bi n'Abuja. Ndị ewo gị bụ onye makiri anyị n'ụbọchị nke teto aka ọha anyị n'ọnụ ka ọ dị ụbọchị Mọnde.
Kalẹ̀ o ẹ̀sìnkú dédé wòyí ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì karùn-ún ti ìlú Àbújá ló ń dé sí etí ìgbọ̀yìn látẹnu Mobọ́lájí Mati. Wàásù Jímọ̀ tòní látẹnu lèmọ́mù mọ́ṣáláṣí Peace Court lágbègbè Lokogoma Ustaz Mustapha Agberere mẹ́nuba ìwà tí Ọlọ́run nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí tí ó fi ń ṣí ojú àánú rẹ̀ wo àwa ọmọ ẹ̀dá Ádámọ̀. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Abdullahi Ajiya ròyìn wípé lèmọ́mù Mustapha sọ wípé kíkí ìrun wákàtí 5 lójoojúmọ́ ní àsìkò tó yẹ pẹ̀lú ìrìn Jímọ̀ lákòókò jẹ́ lára ọ̀nà tí Ọlọ́run nífẹ̀ẹ́ kí mùsùlùmí òdodo láti máa ṣe. Ó rọ gbogbo jọmọ́ wípé kí wọ́n má fi ìrun wákàtí 5 ṣe àwàdà àti wípé èrè rẹ̀ pọ̀ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà sì ni ìrun jímọ̀ láti rí ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba. Ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Amak ti ṣe ìfilọ́lẹ̀ abala kejì ètò iṣẹ́ fún ọdún 3. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Deborah Gasachi Michael ròyìn wípé ọ̀gá Atairu Ibrahim ló sọ ìdí mímọ̀ níbi ìjókòó àjọ ìgbìmọ̀ ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ ọ̀hún tí ó ṣí sílẹ̀ fún àjọṣepọ̀. Ètò náà dáwọ́lé bí àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè yóò ti máa kópa nínú ìgbésẹ̀ ètò ìṣúná owó ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ náà bí wọ́n ti ń pèlò rẹ̀. Alákòóso tuntun ti ọgbà ọlọ́pàá ìlú Àbújá ọ̀gá Haruna Garba sọ wípé pẹ̀lú àwọn ìlànà ọlọ́gbọ́n láti ọwọ́ àwọn ará ìlú yóò mú kí ètò gbogbo dúró láìsí àní-àní. Ìjọba rẹ̀ yóò ṣe gbogbo dájú kí ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀daràn wọlẹ̀ pátápátá kí olú ìlú orílẹ̀-èdè ṣe é gbé fún gbogbo ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè àti àwọn àlejò bákan náà. Ọ̀gá Haruna la ọ̀rọ̀ náà mọ́lẹ̀ bí ó ti ń ṣe àlàyé fún àwọn oníròyìn èyí tó jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ àkọ́kọ́ rẹ̀ sí àwọn oníròyìn. Olú ìlú iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ni ètò náà ti wáyé. Ó sọ bákan náà wípé bí òun ṣe ń wọṣẹ́ wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ takuntakun fún ọjọ́ 3 yíká ibodè ìlú Àbújá wọ́n sì gba ènìyàn 14 lọ́wọ́ àwọn ajínigbé. Kódà olórí ìlú Choda ní ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Kwali ń bẹ lára wọn. tó ìdún kò pọ̀ ṣé ó ní ọbẹ̀ ògè títí ìwòye ọ̀la ní àṣẹ tètùmàrè ìjùmọ̀ rẹ̀ ni yóò máa wà.